There are habits out there that we as men tend to do in our everyday lives to help us on a day-to-day basis. Some help us keep a healthy complexion in our faces, others help us keep a well-maintained and healthy diet, others help us get a great physical physique, and that way we're always looking great. But here at HB Fashion, we like to give you the necessary tips and advice to help you be the most fashionable guy anywhere you go. So for today's video, we're going to be giving you a few tips and a few habits that only stylish men know to do on a day-to-day basis. Coming up. Welcome to HB Fashion, where we give you tips and advice from its fashion, grooming, and lifestyle. I'm your host, Zach Fobbs. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit that notifications bell so that you're notified when more great content is dropped, just like this. Here we go, guys. 8 daily habits that only stylish men know to do every day, starting with number 1, be confident in what your style is. No matter what style genre you fall under, whether you're a man of suits or you're a man of graphic tees and jeans every day, be confident in what you wear. You can be wearing the most stylish outfit. You can go out and buy whatever the world thinks that it wants you to wear, whatever anybody else thinks they want you to wear that thinks they looks good on you. If you're not confident in it, you're not 100% on that you are looking your very best, it's going to show and it's going to reflect on your entire outfit. So gentlemen, whatever it is you rock, make sure it is comfortable for you, it is comfortable for your environment, what you do on a daily basis, and it's comfortable for your style and how you want the rest of the world to receive you. And I believe one of the best ways to actually tap into that confidence is to do number 2, and that's to find your style uniform. What makes you confident on a day-to-day basis? Me, it's more of a smart casual sort of look. I always want to look like I'm always ready for any occasion, whatever it may seem. But if the occasion doesn't really call for me to be, totally, all dressy or decked out, I can easily become casual and, not feel overdressed for the occasion, if all that makes sense. I would categorize that as smart casual. What genre do you find yourself under? And gentlemen, if it makes you comfortable, if it boosts up your confidence, stick to it. It's gonna be the best way for you to showcase your personality, showcase what type of person you are, or it might be a reflection on what you do on a day-to-day basis. If you're working in an office or you're an entrepreneur, doing your own thing, whatever it is, you should find that and make that your style uniform and base your wardrobe on that style. The third habit that only stylish men do is to clear out your closet regularly. If you have any old, outdated, baggy, too tight, or any clothing that is, riddled with stains, you should get rid of them on a regular basis. I would say maybe every other couple months, just go through it and see if there's anything you're not necessarily wearing anymore, or is it something that you no longer have use for it. And I would use that as an opportunity to clear out any space. That way, it'll open more opportunities for you to go out, go shopping, and fill in your closet with a more updated wardrobe. Number 4, make sure that everything in your closet fits. Fit is king, gentlemen. I cannot stress that enough on this channel alone. If your clothing are either too baggy or too tight on you, no matter how expensive it is, no matter how much of a good piece of clothing it is, it's going to fit you wrong, and it's not going to make you the most stylish person in the world. In fact, it's going to do quite the opposite. Just the only 2 ways that I know that guarantees that you'll actually have clothing that fit you is to, number 1, when you're out shopping, take your time. I would actually just set a day, if you feel like you need to update your wardrobe, set a day where you have no other obligations, you have no other plans whatsoever to, make you feel pressured or feel rushed while you're out. I know a lot of guys, we get, anxious and we get, very impatient when we're out shopping, but if we want to make sure that our clothing are fitting us the best way possible, it's a necessary step that we need to take. And if you feel like you found something off the rack, it's amazing, but it doesn't fit you quite as much as you want it to, I would spend the extra money and take it to a tailor. To set back a few bucks every so often, and I guarantee you guys, it will not break the bank and you will love yourself for it. for it. I guarantee you, make sure everything fits in your outfit, and your wardrobe will be the best arsenal that you have. Number 5, pay attention to the details. It's not about just throwing on a shirt and tie and walking out the door, gentlemen. No, you have to pay attention to the details. Give your outfit some life, something to tell a story about, or something that, you know, people will notice and is something unique in your outfit, and people will actually appreciate it, and you yourself will appreciate it because it makes you look that much more awesome. If you're wearing just a basic, you know, shirt, tie, blazer, you know, maybe throw in a tie clip to go along with it, a handkerchief, maybe not something that's, you know, necessarily matching, but coordinates with your overall theme. Of course, one of the best ways you can actually add detail to your entire outfit is to accessorize. Like I said, a little tie bar, pocket square, a watch is obviously my number one choice for any guy to help pay attention to whatever details he wants to put into his outfit. I guarantee you guys, practice makes perfect. You don't want to go too overboard with this, but the more you do it, the more you'll be a master at it. Number 6, now I'm probably going to be getting a little bit of heat on this, but do not chase clout. I don't really buy into the whole hype beast lifestyle, you know? I don't really believe guys should be going after, you know, the really high-end brands just for the sake of the status. And you know what type of brands I'm talking about. Gucci, Louis Vuitton, or God forbid Supreme. I don't think that those are the brands that you guys necessarily need to chase. There are a lot of brands out there that, you know, are very affordable, but they provide better quality than what a lot of these brands are going for. And I get it, you're not really buying the quality of the clothing or necessarily, you know, how it necessarily looks, but you're buying it for the status. But overall, if we're trying to be stylish men, it really doesn't really show how much we take care into our outfits and to our overall image if we're just mindlessly, you know, chasing a bunch of clout that really, at the end of the day, no one's gonna really think twice or even 3 times about, you know, especially if they see it on us, you know. And if you do chase that, you know, if you do think that it's something you necessarily need in your wardrobe, I'm not going to tell you not to do it, but it's something that I wouldn't recommend to myself, my friends, or even to the rest of you. So gentlemen, just don't fall into the hype, because I guarantee you a lot of those clothing that are out there that people are just rushing online, they're rushing in these stores to buy, they're going to be out of style faster than they come in. Which does bring me to number 7, and that's do not brag about your clothing. Do you ever wonder what the HB stands for in HB fashion? Well, that stands for humble and bold, which is a status quo that I believe every single gentleman should fall under, or at least consider himself falling under. It's something that I believe that we as men should not do. You know, don't be those type of guys to just brag about the type of clothing that you can afford, you know, but rather if their clothing is high quality, if your clothing is, you know, if it's really that worth much of the money, it should do the talking for itself, not necessarily have any words, you know, to say coming out of your mouth. You know, your clothing itself should be bold. You should be making a bold statement with your clothing, whatever it may be, you know, because you want to deliver a message, you want to deliver some sort of image that, you know, the rest of the world should see. Go ahead and do that. You yourself just do not need to be bragging about it. I believe it's something that is truly what gentlemen do, and I believe it's something that all men should follow, especially the stylish ones. And last but certainly not least, number 8, remember that clothing is a tool. It's my humble opinion that the clothing that we wear has just as much value, just as much usage as the cell phones that we carry around in our pockets every day, as the wallets that we carry around in our back pockets, etc., etc. There are tools to help us make our everyday lives easier and better. I dress this way because I want to be viewed as more serious as a business owner and an entrepreneur. I want to be able to be taken seriously. That way people will be able to listen to what I have to say and whatever messages I have to put out there to the world. It's something that I believe that my clothing helps me achieve, and I believe it's something that I think all men should strive for, especially when it comes to buying their clothes. So what do you want to try to achieve in life? Who do you want to try to convince that you're this, that you're that? Who do you want to try to what do you actually want to try to achieve, and what position you want to try to take over your life? And I believe your clothing is the defining factor, and it helps you, in fact, open doors. You know, that's why a lot of us, you know, advise you to dress nice during your interviews, because, you know, it helps you with that first impression. Whatever it is, remember that, you know, that really expensive jacket, those really high-end boots, that iron-on logo t-shirt is not the end goal. You know, those are nice things to have, yes, but those should not be your driving goals in life. Remember, these are just tools that we wear on our bodies and that they help us achieve whatever goals we have. So just a little bit of a fact to help you keep yourself humble and keep yourself grounded. That way you won't be chasing after a lot of the unnecessary things in life. And that's it today, guys. Hopefully you did like this video today. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and help us build an HP community. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'll see you next time.